All right, what is going on, guys? Today we are going to be taking a look at something kind of interesting. Now, we all on this channel are absolute geniuses when it comes to, the things that matter the most, right? Relationships, sex, we're absolute like pros, masters, whatever we want to call us. Thanks to my good old series, Tips for Dicks, right? Really good series. I recommend checking it out. It's not it's not the relationship kind of series that you probably think that it is, or that kind of thing. I know I'm low-key doing an ad like that we're about to talk about, but that one's a little more fun, a little more joking, and honestly probably more down to earth than any of these. But today we're going to be taking a look at one of those. Now, I know that I probably haven't explained this great going into it, but today we're going to be taking a look at the channel behind some of those ads that you see. Have you ever just been, alone at night, chilling in bed? You decide to throw on a nice YouTube video, maybe to help you go to sleep, something like that, who knows, right? And all of a sudden you get a nice ad that pops up and it's like, it's this, this girl, she's talking to you and she's like, no man knew how to get me before, but all of a sudden I found this thing and I went ahead and I watched it, and it teaches you exactly how to get a woman in every single way, how to really push all of a woman's buttons and blah, 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 like that whole kind of thing. I'm sure everybody's seen them, right? Now, I think most people, are pretty quick to assume that those are scams. And, 90% of times they are. Don't get me wrong. There's not a whole lot of them that are true. Now, one of these that I found was the TSM method. Now, I got this ad a couple times. It popped up a couple times, and I was like, whatever, skip, because that's what you do with every single YouTube ad. Don't lie. People try and be like, oh, I don't skip the YouTube ads. Yes, you do. Every single person skips the YouTube ads. Stop lying to yourself. But I decided to watch a couple of them. I can't lie. Was it a mistake? Yes, because now I get them all the time because YouTube thinks, oh, this is what this person wants. It's not YouTube. If you're listening in, that is not what I want. Please stop giving me those ads. But, I thought I would go ahead and take a look at them. It's called the Social Man or the TSM method. Might have already said that. I don't know. I'm tired as fuck. It's 2 a.m. But yeah, we're going to be taking a look at it. We got this dude up on screen. Now, this is not the one that I've seen. These are not the ads that I've seen. And this is from 5 years ago, and it's just a YouTube video. So I don't really know what we're about to witness here. But apparently we're going to figure out how to create a lot of exciting sexual tension, in quotation marks, with a woman. So if you are a woman and you're attracted to dudes, unfortunately, this video is not going to be for you. Or if you're gay, unfortunately, this video will not help you either. So, I do apologize. I typically try and be inclusive to everybody in my videos, but I guess we couldn't get that done. But yeah, without rambling anymore and explaining any more of this, we're going to go ahead and actually finally start the video.
Christian Hudson from The Social Man. Today I want to show you how to create a lot of exciting sexual tension with a woman. This is such an important part of the dating process, and if you don't want to end up in the friend zone, you've got to be able to give her feelings that friends don't give her. So that's what we're here to work on today. And this is
Okay, we're 15 seconds into this video, right? A whole whopping 15 seconds. Now, I know that doesn't sound like a long time, and you may be thinking skeleton key. Now, why are we paused at 15 seconds, and why is that important? This man has not blinked in those 15 seconds. In fact, I'm going to keep, waiting for the blink. I'm sure we'll pause again, but I also wanted to, go ahead and comment a little here. Not the dreaded friend zone. The friend zone is such a fucking stupid thing. Don't get me wrong. Like, I guess, yes, it's bad to be in the friend zone, whatever. But honestly, it's not that bad. You should be treating women like, normal fucking people. If you end up as friends, it's not that big of a deal. It's not the end of the world. I know everybody treats the friend zone like the world ended and it's terrible and, oh no, I'm friends with a girl. It's not like that though. Who cares? I mean, maybe, if you're in the friend zone, it probably wasn't going to work out as a relationship anyway. If it was going to work out, if she was really attracted to you, you wouldn't have ended up in the friend zone. So, just take the friend zone. It's fine. You can be friends with people. It's not that big of a deal. You know, just move on to the next person that you're going to go out and try and start a relationship with. You know, I don't know. Already kind of killed this whole video in the first 15 seconds. I'm still waiting to see him blink.
A sticking point for a lot of men I've worked with, and they've been getting a lot of conflicting messages about this. Everyone from pickup artists to the mainstream media to women themselves has something to say on the topic. If you listen to some of the stupid pickup artists and sort of alpha male douchebags out there, they'll tell you that you should push for sex.
Literally you. It is literally this guy. This man has just described himself.
As soon as possible. And honestly, this is awful advice. And if you follow it, you'll probably end up blowing your chances with a lot of women. If you're a college student these days, you'll possibly end up getting expelled, and we don't want that. But if you listen to the mainstream media...
What? What? That was a weird little piece of information to throw in. Also, we're now 42 seconds in, and he still has not blinked.
Media, you'll hear that all men are evil pigs, and that any and all sexual advances are totally unwelcome. That's obviously also untrue, but it's scared a lot of men, and it's kept them from expressing their sexuality at all. So what is...
No, the fuck it hasn't. It so has not. That's bullshit, dude. That's... Still hasn't blinked, by the way. Still hasn't blinked.
Is the right way to move forward with a woman who you're interested in? Well, the key is not to push for sex, nor to wait for her to give you a green light that she wants you to hold her hand. The key is to create...
Hold on. You should probably get that green light before you start, you know, getting physical, getting touchy, stuff like that. That green light is very important here. Very important. I don't know what he means by don't wait for that green light, but you should probably wait for at least a sign that it's a green light. Maybe don't wait for her to be like, hey, yo, hold my hand. But, you know, at least wait for, like, the sign, like something that's saying, like, okay, you know, it's pretty easy to tell that she is, you know, wanting this, right? You know, like there's consent being given here in some form or at least something established. Don't just go in there on a red light basis, you know, not the play. I don't know what he meant by that, but just want to clear that up now.
Be supremely comfortable with sexual tension. So how do you do that? Well, let's find out. The first part of creating sexual tension is to feel comfortable with your own desires. And when you're ashamed of your attraction to or desire for a woman, you'll hide it. If you hide it well enough, she will put you in the friend zone. The longer you...
Oh no, not the friend zone. Dude, I like, this is like some middle school shit. Like, it was scary to get put in the friend zone in like middle school or something. Then it was like, oh no, everybody's gonna clown me. Like, oh God, dude, what? Oh God. Dude, literally once you're past that though, like once you start getting older, like who cares, man? It happens to everybody. Like, it's not nearly as big of a deal as this dude makes it out to be. Like, he literally makes it sound like we're in middle school and it's the end of the fucking world.
Or the harder it is to keep it hidden. This actually feels really weird and creepy to a woman. So if no...
Oh my God, he blinked at a minute and 25 seconds. He finally did it. He blinked. Dude, I've been waiting this whole video. I've like been half paying attention to what he's saying just because I wanted to see him like blink. Oh my God, he finally did it. A minute and 25 seconds. That's insane. This dude's eyes have to be like so dry, dude. I mean, his eyes are literally drier than the Sahara Desert right now. That's crazy, man. A minute and 25 seconds with no blinking. That's wild.
No one's told you this before, that I'm here to tell you that you need to own your desires, or you're going to be owned by them. If you had deep-seated shame or guilt, that's more than we can handle in a quick video, but know that it's holding you back, and consider talking to someone about it. And we've got a great supportive group of men in our private members community, so that's a great place to start, but you should never be afraid to call a professional about it. So if you got that handled, how do you actually create sexual tension? Well, it starts with deep eye contact.
Oh man, yeah, trust me, you've been making that deep eye contact with me this whole goddamn video. You've broken it once and it took you a minute and 25 seconds just to blink. Like, oh my God, dude, I mean, you are focused on something. You don't got to tell me about eye contact. I already got that one, you know, pretty clear right off the bat that you're making some serious eye contact. So I guess maybe I got to be making that eye contact. I don't know. Maybe that's my problem.
When you're talking to a woman, let your eyes look deeply into hers, looking beyond her words. If you're doing this right, you're not in your head. You're in the moment with her. You can cock your head to the side a little bit too. This is a very subtle behavioral cue. By exposing your neck ever so slightly,
Dude, this reminds me of like, I don't know if anybody else has seen this video, but like the video where it's like this dude, it's like this incel dude, and he's like, oh yeah, meet people in like a hardware store and grab the tape for them. And like, dude, stuff like this. Like, this is the kind of energy that this video gives off. Like, it's really weird, really creepy, and definitely probably not something you want to do. Because if you actually did this, she would probably be like, what the hell is happening? What's going on? Why are you acting so weird and not like another, normal fucking human being? This is low-key kind of weird.
Displays vulnerability and openness. And combined with deep eye contact, it increases sexual tension even further. You can also tilt your head slightly downwards. This position indicates dominance and creates a pretty big spike in the sexual tension that you've been building.
Ooh, a pretty big spike. You know where else there's a pretty big spike?
Thoughts in your face are going to be the most powerful ways to create sexual tension, but your body is critical. It's the bridge between you and her, and it's what becomes so sexual. So let's talk about that. It's so important that you feel comfortable touching the girl if you're interested in her. Start with gentle touches on her hand or shoulder.
Oh, see, that's weird, dude. That's weird to me. Maybe this is just a me thing, but that's weird, man. When have you ever been like talking to somebody and then just reached out and grabbed their shoulder, dude? Or like, imagine yourself in that position. I would be like, what is happening, dude? Like, this is wacky, man. I would not be thinking, oh man, oh I'm ready to go. No, I'd be thinking like, what the hell is going on? Yeah, no, this is weird. I don't fuck with this.
As you're talking to her, and if she's enjoying it, you'll see her touching you back, and this is the core of all great physical flirting. Just as importantly, you have to feel comfortable breaking into her space. Far too frequently, I see men who are afraid to get close to a woman, so they stand like 5 feet away. But you need to...
Dude, no, you haven't. No, you have not. Anybody who's having a conversation is not standing 5 feet away. Like, dude, just because they aren't getting super handsy during like a normal ass conversation doesn't mean they're afraid to touch somebody. It just means that they like, it's probably not the moment, It's probably not the moment. And that's the real takeaway. Not that they're like super afraid, just that it's probably not the time, and they can sense that and the other person can sense that, because reading social cues is a thing and it is important, So I don't know, maybe you work on that.
To be able to break into her space, you need to let your presence be felt and then exit the space, giving...
Like, what the hell was that? Did anybody else just see that? That was weird. That was weird. Nobody can tell me that wasn't weird. That's weird, especially if you don't know the person, which, given the video, we're assuming you don't really know the person that well. That's weird, dude.
Giving her the chance to break back into yours. And oftentimes you'll need to take the lead here. It's like a dance, and you have to warm her up to it. Finally, what do you say? Well, we need to leave that one for another video, but the truth is that sexual tension doesn't happen with words. In fact, if I tell her, hey, I think you're incredibly sexy, it can actually break the tension because it calls deliberate attention to it, and it names what has previously been unstated. So look, this is...
Oh, it breaks the tension. Oh no, what are we going to do if we break the tension? The world might end. Oh no. It's just some dumbass... This is what I mean, dude. This is like, I guarantee you if you click on 99% of those ads, it'll come up with the same kind of stuff. The same stuff. It'll be saying the same stuff. It'll be some dude that looks pretty similar to this one, talking in the same way. It's just all like, none of it works either. None of it works. It's literally all a scam. And then they're like, pay, $15 a month to get admittance to our, basically like a Discord server that's just like any incel Discord server. You could literally join this shit for free. Just join like, r/blackpilled or some shit. Or like red pill. I don't know what the fuck all that shit is. But just join something like that. You literally get it for free. Now, am I saying that's a good idea? No. You should never go off of the advice on there. It's absolutely terrible. Only stick to the advice on my channel. In my series, Tips for Dicks. Really good place to start. Man, that was good. You got to give me that. That was pretty good. But yeah, no, I mean, obviously, I'm not like a relationship advice channel or anything like that. I'm literally just some random dude on the internet with a commentary channel. But honestly, I truly do think I give better advice than this dude. And that's saying something because it's not like my advice is amazing. And 90% of my advice is based in jokes, but they're still good advice down at the bottom of it. Much better than what this dude's giving. But let's see how he wraps this up.
This is just a tip of the iceberg on sexual tension. We've got other videos on it, so if you want more like this, then subscribe to the channel. You got to make sure that you head over to join our community. It's free. I'll give you access to some of our best premium training programs so you can get way better, way faster. You'll find a link for that below.
It's not free though. It's not free. You get like one thing for free. I can literally see it down there. Also, I went on this website, sketchy as fuck. Low-key thought I was going to get a virus, got sketched out and left. I was going to put it in the video, but I was like, this is not worth it. Anyway though, I don't recommend this video. It was pretty bad. I didn't like it. I don't like how he only blinked like 3 times throughout the entire video. Made me super uncomfortable. But yeah, you know, it was weird. That was a weird one. I'm glad you guys sat through it with me. Couldn't have made it alone, but yeah, you know, thank you guys so much for watching. Means a lot to me as always. If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like as well as hit that subscribe button. And yeah, you know, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you guys later. Goodbye.